not only can we sue Google and YouTube for compliance with COPPA, but also individual channel owners and content creators.
So if you plan on being on that platform, then you better just get ready and be prepared. Don't be afraid. The whole reason that I got my little selfie stick out here is because I was watching a video by Daryl Eves. I love Daryl Eves. But I got to tell you, Daryl Eves is he's putting the scare into you people. Don't get worked up, you YouTube creators. If you're nervous, that's okay. We need to support each other. But don't be scared. Look, YouTube has got to do what it's got to do because it's got the government sweating them down. Just imagine if YouTube was your company. All right. So what you need to do, people, is you need to take the energy that you might otherwise devote towards being upset and being worried, and you need to take all the information, do some homework, find out what it is that these people are up to. That's why you want to listen to Daryl Eves. It's because you're feeling nervous. Well, there's no need to get worked up. There's no need to get yourselves worked up, people. Because this kind of thing happens all the time. As a matter of fact, you can basically count on the fact it's like a war. You can count on the fact that some type of shakeup is going to happen on YouTube every 1 year, every however long, 18 months. So if you plan on being on that platform, then you better just get ready and be prepared. Don't be afraid. Fear is going to get you nowhere, people. If they're going to come in and do a sweep,
YouTube is the barrel and the content creators are the fish. Not only can we sue Google and YouTube for compliance with COPPA, but also individual channel owners and content creators. And once this order has been fully implemented, we intend to conduct a sweep.
Then what you need to do is go ahead and start sweeping your own content. Go through your stuff, look at the rules, police your own stuff, do what you need to do before it all begins. That is why YouTube is changing the terms of service as of December 10th, because the big sweep from the government is going to start in January. So all YouTube is doing is trying to force you to get prepared. So why don't you not make them force you to do it and just go ahead and do it, okay? So yes, first thing, get a little perspective about what's actually important. Is it important? Is it so important that you upload your videos on YouTube? If you're making a living, it is, but is it more important than that little doggy we just looked at? Hell no. Or your family or your children or whatever else you got going on? No. It's all virtual bullshit. But the fact is, you got to police it. They know that you're not going to do it voluntarily, so they're going to make you do it, people. And that's what's about to happen. So go through your entire channel, police it up. Make sure you're not targeting children. I mean, go ahead and do it. Take it seriously because it's going to happen. The problem is you get online now, it seems like it's two separate issues. However, basically it's the meaning the COPPA and the whether you are financially viable on YouTube, but they're basically the same issue. It's basically the same issue because the reason that they're updating the terms of service with the financially viable verbiage is because of this online children's thing. That's why they're doing it. It doesn't seem like those two would be relatable, but they are. Those are relatable. Not whether you're financially viable so much, but their ability to make a choice whenever they want to about your channel. That's what all that's about. It's not really about whether you're financially viable. It's about whether they can delete your channel whenever they want at will. And now Daryl Eves is going to work you up and get you a little bit afraid about that. Okay. But here's the deal. Imagine that you owned YouTube. You are the YouTube owner. And you were sitting here deciding what to do with your platform. It's your platform. You should be able to do whatever the hell you want to do with it. Especially if we all did sign some terms of service in the very beginning. All right. We signed the terms of service in the beginning, so we should accept responsibility for that fact. The people on YouTube that have made an absolute fortune, you're very lucky. Most of us are like me and the other people that are all worried and upset, which is people that don't make any money or very, very little for the amount of time they put in. See that thing behind me right there? That right there is like a $2,000 rig so that I can do stupid DJ stuff on YouTube, and I get very little action on that DJ stuff. However, you never know. And then, of course, you've got a tightening coming up, and you got to hope that, holy crap, I hope that house music DJs don't appear to be catering to young people. But here's the deal. It's all unnecessary worry because there is nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do other than go ahead and do a sweep on your own content. Here's the deal. I like to work people up, but not when it's unnecessary, only when it's necessary. We're talking about a platform which is owned by someone other than ourselves. We don't own it. If we own the platform, we can do with it what we choose. But we don't. We are the people who are working for the platform. People, they've got us working hard and they're the ones making billions. Now they did fork over 170 million? You see that look on my face? 170, well, big deal. Pardon my, big deal. But I guess it set up some precedent that lets those crazy people in the government do whatever they want. But do you think they need a precedent to do whatever they want? No, they've been doing whatever they want forever. By the way, so have we. They think we ain't out here doing whatever we want. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And you know the best way to do what you want is to keep yourself above reproach. Take care of your business before those idiots ever get near you. So I'm not justifying the behavior, but in this case, as usual, it's the government. It's not the business. It's not the billionaires that are taking over the world and making it impossible for the small guy. It's not them. It's the government who controls everything and pushes everything around and pushes everybody around, including YouTube. So look, if YouTube's going to get pushed around, then we're all going to get pushed around. So anyway, also something I would like to do is offer in the comments section of the video support to anyone who actually is feeling nervous that something may happen to their channel. Here's the deal. Mine may be the first one to get canceled, but I'm not going to spend any time worrying about it. No, I'm going to spend time doing what I'm doing, working on what I've been working on. And if that part of the puzzle changes, then that part of the puzzle changes. That's all. It will get filled in by another part of the puzzle. So don't let YouTube be your only part of the puzzle. Don't let YouTube be your puzzle. Let it be part of the puzzle. All right? Oh, here's some business cards. Hey, I don't know if any of those domains, hopefully you can't see them, but say, look, what am I just talking about? Parts of the puzzle. See how many business cards I have? Something happens to one business, next. Something happens to that business, next. I don't know where my finger is. Something happens to this one, next. We'll go to that one. Something happens to that one, next. That one. That's what happened to these. Next. That's an old business. Then next, another business. Next, another business. Next, another business. That's how it rolls. It would suck to be PewDiePie and wake up and be totally demonetized, and you're like, holy crap, I lost $8 million in the last 40 seconds. I agree, it would suck. All right? But, hopefully PewDiePie, am I saying it right? Hopefully he's done what he needs to do with the money he's made, and if something happens, he can go on and do whatever he needs to do. Let T-Series take over and rule the world. Just take a breath, do a little Bikram yoga. Check. Now, you want to think you've got problems, people? Go watch that Bikram yoga program and then see if you don't think there's some other ladies in the world that have bigger problems than you do. All right. It's going to be okay. Here's the beautiful thing. If your channel gets deleted, that's not you. You did not get deleted. You're still going to wake up. You will still be in existence. So will I. So let's keep our fingers crossed that we can all remain in existence together. I'm sick of myself.